Warning, the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Alright, what it do, y'all? This your boy Pat coming at y'all once again. So, let's talk about Riley Reid. Now, for those of you who don't know who Riley Reid is a badass porn star. And I'm saying, in between her and Mercedes Carrera, they are like my Laura Croft and Tifa Lockhart, man. It's like, I can't choose between the two, man. It's like, I'm just a big fan of both of them. And all that right there and shit, man. Let's just say their porn has gotten me through a lot of, horny times at the moment and shit like that. So it's like, to those ladies right there, I seriously thank you. But that's not what this video is basically gonna be all about. It's just like, I just got through watching a video from a channel called Birdman. Now, if you get a chance, I'll leave a link down in the description below of the video that I'm talking about. But what it basically is like, you know how lately it's been going around with a lot of these celebrities, old tweets have been coming back to like haunt them. Basically like the latest being like Kevin Hart, when he was set to host the like virtue signaling awards, that I like to call them and shit like that. But unfortunately, like I said, a bunch of old tweets came up and things like that a lot of people started deeming homophobic. So they started making a big stink about that, trying to get saying Kevin Hart to apologize. And he just said, fuck it, I'm not apologizing. And he just backed out of the Oscars and all that right there because they wouldn't stop harassing him about it. All right, so we've been seeing a lot that happen to a whole lot of people. And Riley, she's basically no exception. And a lot of this have to do with, with a very serious issue that's been, hitting a lot of people, a lot of guys, and online and stuff like that. So here it is. Now, everybody knows about the whole Me Too movement and shit like that, where it's like, women have been going around like giving their stories and stuff like that, talking about, such and such did this to me, such and such, raped me and all that right there. And a lot of these people have been like popular celebrities and shit like that, and popular men. And like I said, the mere accusation and all that right there has like been costing these men their jobs, their reputations, and all that right there. A lot of people include like Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby. It's like you name it. It's like they have been freaking. Me Too has been just all over the place and stuff like that. To the fact where it's like it's been basically weaponized. And it's like so many people have basically used it just like, to get back at people they just don't like and all that right there. So then, jumped on a rape accusation. Like I said, one of the most jacked up ones R&B is like, remember that Enzo Amore, Philomena Shahan, Miss Gucci Witch thing, right? All that right there. Like where she accused Enzo Amore of raping her and shit like that. And it turns out, it was all a big fat lie. Yeah, it was that type right there. But like I said, I'm digressing from the story. but what I'm saying right here is like, I watched Birdman's video and he's talking about like Riley, because Riley has been like a huge advocate for like the Me Too movement and all that right there. She's been hashtag Me Tooing and like hashtag I stand with Christine Ford and all that right there. So she's been like a huge thing when it comes like to this whole thing right here. But it turns out, like I said, O'Reilly may not be also innocent as she's virtue signaling and all that right there, because now it's like tweets have come up about her. Now check this out. All right, so like as you can see with these tweets right here and everything, where she's basically talking about like raping her boyfriend. Right there, who was 14 at the time, and she was just, she was 15 going on 16. And I think they were at the movies or whatever. So she tried to, being a kinky exhibitionist that she is, she tried to talk him into having sex in public and all that right there. And as you can see with these tweets and all that right there and things like that. And then this story from her personal blog. Now keep in mind, like ever since this came out, Riley has since deleted all this, but hey, the internet, the internet never lets you forget, once it's out there on the internet, hey, it's there. You can't get rid of it. So it's like, she tweeted all this stuff right here. And then in her personal vlog, she went deeper and, deeply into the story of how it all went down. And basically giving all these descriptions of what happened and things like that. Now, what really sets me off on this whole entire thing. And this is like I'm saying, you know, like Riley, you know, I like your porn and things like that and everything, but I really got to knock your ass down with this right here. But it's just a simple fact that, like, when she mentioned this part right here, where it's like she's talking about, she asked him for like the third time, and the dude said no. And it's like that. And then she went on to basically say, like, you know, well, in my book, no means yes, because his boner didn't turn me down. Now that right there, you know, I'm saying that really sets me off, because you know how many times that I'm saying, you know, like feminists and all these people who've been screaming hashtag me too, and all these slut walks and at these women's rights things and stuff, all that right there, have been talking about, you know, like talking about just because a woman dresses provocatively, just because a woman is doing all this and that thing, doesn't mean that she's asking for it. It's like what Riley is doing right here is equivalent to that right there. Like, you know, just because she was dressed sexy doesn't mean that she was asking for it. Now imagine, you know what I'm saying, the shoes on the other foot, you know, a popular male porn star was telling this exact same story that Riley did, but basically saying, like, you know, like, I asked her a third time and she said no. Well, I guess in my book, no means yes, because, you know, her pussy was wet. Basically saying, like, you know, like, hell, so like, oh, so your pussy was wet, so it must mean you want it and all that right there. See, that's what I'm saying right there, and that's what really, I think that's what really kind of set people off right there, because not only is she sitting right here, and you know, these tweets are back from like what, 7-8 years ago and all that right there. Not only is she proudly admitting that she raped this boy, not only is she proudly, I'm saying, you know, exploiting it like it's no big whoop and all that right there. You know what I'm saying? But to go into detail and just make it, I'm saying, it just basically shows you like the double standard of this whole entire thing. Because like I said, and of course, you know, besides, I'm saying, a lot of people just bringing it out into open, there really was no outrage about this whole entire thing. But it's like, imagine if Riley was a guy. Imagine if the shoe was the other way around and things like that. And this was a popular male porn star doing this exact same thing. Oh my God, hashtag me too, and the fucking feminists and all the, I'm saying, you know, and the people, you know, who support me too and all that right there would be coming out, man, the torches, the pitchforks, the hot oil and all that stuff like that, man. They would be coming for blood right now. Oh my God, this is I'm saying, he raped her and he all this right, this and that and everything. They would be fucking livid right now. This would be blowing up the scene. But because Riley is a girl, you know, and in their minds, you know, like, you know, men can't, you know, boys can't be raped. You know, we as guys, you know, we can't be raped. We can only be the rapist. We can't be the rapee. You know, so basically, you know, it just got showed as no big whoop and all that right there. Which really, you know, like gets me right there, because for everybody, for all the people who sit up here and strive and talking about they want equality and all that right there, you know, they quick to overlook stuff like this. While all these old tweets are coming up and everything, and they're sitting up here, I'm saying, labeling the people who they're trying to bring down as, you know, homophobic or as racist or, you know, this and that and everything, or I'm saying rapists and all that right there. But yet, people like Riley Reid and their old tweets come up and things like that, and, you know what I'm saying, then what happens? Not nothing. Everybody overlooks it, like, nothing to see here right there. And that's what people are sick and tired of, man. The double standard hypocrisy that's going around and all this shit right here. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here, basically saying, like, this your boy Pat once again saying, you know, share, subscribe, hit me up in the comments section, and don't forget to backhand that like button. All right, man. Peace. We out.
Bitch stringing from my mouth, let you fuck my face. Good nutritious nut on deck, nigga.